All right, it has been a minute, boys. It's been a minute. We have not put out any content in like 3.5 months. From the title, we obviously have been dealing with some health issues. Yeah, I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just recording it. Just want to get it out there so people know what's going on for the fans we got. So yeah, excuse my voice. I'm obviously on anti-rejection medicines, and it dries out my throat and makes my lips all dry. So I sound horrible right now because I took them like a couple hours ago. But yeah, sorry guys for not giving any kind of update. If you've been following my TikTok, I did a couple updates, but I was pretty sick for probably starting around June into May. Started seeing signs that there was some issues with the liver, and by July, the last week of July, I was very, very sick. Um, Obviously, I kind of hate talking about this right now, but yeah, pretty sick. I had ballooned up from like 325 to 380 because I had so much fluid on my body. Obviously liver issues, so liver and kidney issues I would later find out. So by the end of July, I was pretty sick to the point to where my actual doctor here suggested palliative care and hospice, even though I had not seen a liver doctor or a gastro doctor or anything like that. I just been getting blood work drawn and getting sent to all these other little places, which at some point I'll talk about. But yeah, pretty sick by the end of July. After we got that news about my doctor suggesting that I go on hospice, we were kind of like, fuck that. And we ended up going to Duke. I was at Duke from the end of like towards the last week of July, getting tests done, seeing if I was able to actually get a transplant. Um, Everything worked out. I think I got on the list on the 3rd of August, and I had my transplant on the 5th. I ended up spending uh 20 something days in the hospital, 20, 21, 22, something like that, in the hospital. Then I ended up spending another 3 weeks in North Carolina. We had to rent an apartment because you have to stay there for so long after your surgery to make sure there's no complications. And then on the 14th of September, we ended up coming home. Obviously, it's a pretty insane procedure to get done. I lost all my muscle, all the muscles gone. Uh, just from it's muscle deterioration or something. I think that's what they called it. From where I was so sick, ended up losing. I think I'm like 260 something right now. Ended up losing over 120 pounds. Obviously look different. I ended up having to do dialysis up until 2 weeks ago because my kidneys got damaged. Thankfully, I'm off that now. Kidneys are doing good, doing really good. I think I have a port here from, well, you can kind of see it. That's not nipple. That is two little vial things. They stick it. It runs to my one of my main arteries. It was for dialysis, but yeah, dialysis was miserable. Wasn't that hard because I've been on it pretty much since I came out of surgery. They were trying to remove fluid because I was literally my body was filled with fluid and toxins and shit. So wasn't that bad at actually doing it, but it's very depressing, very very depressing, especially being like 35 and just surrounded by all these older people that that's keeping them alive. And yeah, it was very depressing, but we're off that, which is good. I wanted to get this video out a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. I think I made a post on our YouTube, but yeah, just dealing with some anxiety issues and stuff, especially when it comes to the surgery and talking about it and stuff. So, but we're getting around to it now. We're gonna start releasing more content. I didn't play the COD beta, and I didn't play the Battlefield beta. I've just actually bought Battlefield. We'll get some Battlefield streams going. Probably for the next week or two, we're just gonna play it by ear. I'll announce if we do a stream on Twitch TV Twitch TV Twitch TV. I can't talk. Sorry, it's yeah, but yeah, I probably should edit this, but I'm not going to. But yeah, Twitch TV slash MTS Gaming XX. We'll have some Battlefield streams going. obviously we're excited for COD. I watched some streams. It looks like it's going to be good, but it's one of those things where every year you're just so sick of the previous COD that if you get a new COD out there, you're excited for it. So we'll see actually how it is after about 2 or 3 months. But I mean, it looks good. It seems like Battlefield's got them scared to death. So they actually did the no skill based matchmaking playlist, which was really cool to see. And obviously, if you can tell, my teeth are kind of screwed up. During intubation for the whatever, I can't think of what they call it when they used to put you to sleep, but they ended up cracking one of my front teeth, doing a small crack on the other front tooth, and ended up breaking into one of my back teeth, and then cracking one on the side over here. So, but I can't get any dental work done for at least 6 months after my surgery. So yeah, that's one thing that does suck, having to deal with having two broke front teeth. But yeah, hopefully we hit the 6 month point, we can actually go get those fixed. But yeah. But as I was saying, we're gonna get started posting videos again. I have a couple S&D matches from probably June that I might post. Just depends. I don't know who's on them, who we played with, so I just want to go back and rewatch those. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. Just got really, really sick. Things look pretty bad, but we're doing good now. Off dialysis. All my liver number. I have to get blood work done once a week, and I have to go back to North Carolina every month for probably the next month or two, just to kind of get blood work done. Have them look at my stomach. I have a big scar running all the way across, like right above my stomach, or like kind of right below my chest. Uh, Hopefully it's not going to end up too bad, but yeah, still have some swelling there. But yeah, so I have to go to North Carolina tomorrow for another checkup. So hopefully everything's still doing good. All my blood works look good. Hopefully I'm waiting on a call to get this port removed. But yeah, so we're doing good. Things were bad for a while, but we're doing good. Doing good. We'll get some content out hopefully soon. But yeah, let's talk about Scub. As you know, beginning this year, started Poke Nest. Obviously, we found bad blood work going all the way back to 2 years ago with the liver that no one told that my doctor never even told me about or mentioned to me. Duke found it through my medical records. So obviously I've been having issues pretty much since we started MTS. But yeah, just want to get that out there to kind of explain, especially the past 6 months or so, why I haven't been as involved in streaming and stuff. I've obviously been sick for a bit. But yeah, let's talk about Scub. We got started Poke Nest TCG.com. It's selling Pokemon cards. Scub does a great job. His prices are great. I kind of trying to get into it. I liked Pokemon when I was a kid. I collected when I was a kid. I just kind of fell out of it and never got back into it. He's been into it for a while. Wanted to kind of help people because obviously scalpers are insane. I had no idea about this until he started showing me it when he was thinking about starting the store and stuff. Scalpers are insane. It's hard to get product. His big thing is Japanese, Chinese stuff. He does get English stuff if you want to check out the site. But yeah, and his deals are actually really good. It's way below anything you're going to get from a scalper. It's usually below MRSP, SP. Yeah, it's I'm actually in the process of I'm going to start buying some stuff and try to get into it. I bought a couple of packs, but I don't know. I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh, but yeah, I'm trying to get into it. I was involved in a lot of the editing stuff before I got sick, so I'm trying to pick up the pace and start posting content there. We'll have a little bit of Pokemon content on MTS, probably shorts, maybe a video every now and then, but most of our Pokemon content is going to be on the PokeNest _TCG YouTube. I'll have a link in the description. That's where most of the content's going to be, and it's going to be on the TikTok PokeNest _TCG, that whatever TikTok. I'll have a link down below. He does streams Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. He has a schedule in the bio. Check out the site. It's got the schedule. Does live streams. He does rip and ships. He does personal openings. He kind of does breakdowns of sets being released, everything you could want if you're a Pokemon fan. But yeah, he's probably not going to be as involved as MTS as he was before. He was kind of carrying the banner because obviously I was sick. But this Pokemon stuff's kind of taken over for him, so he's going to be pretty much focused on Pokemon. He will be involved in some streams, I'm sure, especially the Battlefield stuff. And if he decides to get caught, he's kind of on the fence right now. But yeah, he'll be around. We'll do some content when he's in town and stuff. But yeah, um, things aren't going to change that too much. I'm just going to kind of be driving the MTS ship. He's driving the Pokenest ship. We're going to have a little crossover here now and then. But yeah, if you're into the Pokemon stuff, definitely check out the YouTube, the TikTok, the store. Yeah. But I just kind of wanted to give like a channel update on things that are going on while we kind of disappeared. Um, yeah, it's been a crazy year so far. With me getting sick, starting the card business, the TikTok taking off, and yeah, it's been crazy, man. And we've had some other issues going on with MTS behind the scenes, but we got all that stuff figured out, so we're good. Hope everybody's doing good. Uh, we got a lot of rebuilding to do. We were kind of hitting a pretty good stride before I got sick, so we got a lot of rebuilding to do. I got a lot of streams to do. I got a lot of content to make. But I'm down for it. I'm still only working like half days at my job because still like 2 months out from my surgery. So I have plenty of time to do, kind of get caught up. I would be expecting a Battlefield stream sometime in the next couple days. Some of the YouTube content we've had from the summer, I'm gonna go through it and kind of see what we can use. Like I said, if you're into the Pokemon stuff, Scub does regular live streams on TikTok, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Does a Saturday morning stream. We have the Discord if you want to hang out in Discord. We moved it from MTS to Pokenest. Obviously, Pokenest kind of took everything over with me being sick and not being able to stream. So, yeah. But yeah, I've kind of rambled on. I've been all over the place. I should have probably wrote stuff down. I probably should edit this video, but I just want to get it out there for everybody so they can kind of know what's going on. I know we got a few fans out there, so yeah. I'm doing good. Scoob's doing good. Jabroni's around. Yeah, I think he bought Battlefield. I think him and Scoob played the other day. I was actually working so I didn't get to play, but yeah. We'll get the content going again. I'm sure when COD comes around, we'll have Skywalker and stuff. If Scoob doesn't buy it, I'm sure Skywalker will. And Jabroni might. So yeah, we'll always have COD content, and I can do S&D by myself too if we need to. But yeah, we'll have the content out. Also, besides Battlefield, NASCAR 25 is out today. I'm probably picking it up. I'm a NASCAR fan from the South. We'll probably do a playthrough of that. I have the quarry I need to finish from last year. It's spooky season, so yeah. The quarry, I'm going to finish it up before the end of October. I have like 4 or 5 other horror games I bought this year that I haven't been able to play because I've been so sick. So yeah, I'm going to start getting that content out there, start playing those. I'm just happy to, honestly be alive. So I'm trying to get back into, I've been just enjoying living a fairly normal life after, 3 or 4 months of hell. So we're slowly getting back into the cool stuff again after just being happy to be alive. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. What else do we have? The horror games. We'll see some Pokemon content on MTS. Probably more shorts. Most of that stuff's going to be on Pokenest. Links below. But yeah, also MTS After Dark. That will continue. I love doing that with Fernie. That's kind of like a little passion project. We'll get one of those recorded sometime next week and get it up. Already have the subject in mind, but yeah, we'll have that up. Also, we're going to be doing some like LAN party food stuff, like because we're pretty. I mean, if you going back to our start, our big thing with streaming was doing LAN parties. If you're doing a LAN party, you got to have some food, and our wives pick some pretty awesome food when we have these LAN parties. And they've kind of put us in the position where we got to fix it now because they got sick of it. They're probably going to do some like food stuff, like cooking stuff. we're kind of expanding out with still gaming content, but expanding out with more stuff like the After Dark stuff, cooking stuff, maybe some day in the life stuff. Yeah. So again, apologize for not giving any updates to MTS. I was just really sick. Very sick. So yeah, and Scub's been. I didn't want, like, obviously Scoob could have given an update, but I did not want anyone to know this at the time because like my extended family didn't know I was sick until we went to Duke. So I was trying to keep everything on the down low. Shout out for him for keeping it on the down low. But yeah, so it's my fault that we really didn't get up to give any kind of update. I just didn't want people to know because I was pretty sick. Obviously, I think I've said that 10,000 times. But yeah, just be patient. We'll get the content out, guys. Also, when it comes to gaming, especially FPS, I'm on anti-rejection meds, obviously, and one of the side effects, besides the drying out my throat and nose and stuff, is tremors in my hands. Um, they were very bad when I first started taking it in the hospital, and it kind of went away. But over the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's starting to kind of come back in my hands. So forgive me if I get back to COD and I suck. Because yeah, it can be pretty bad. It was really bad in the beginning. I couldn't even like text in the beginning because it was just consistently shaking. But yeah, content coming soon. We'll announce. I have to talk about this. I forgot. Our TikTok got deleted. I don't want to go into details about that. But it was deleted. We're gonna start a new one. I just haven't had time to set up the account. We're gonna start a new one. We'll be posting clips there. But yeah, just a heads up for people that were following our TikTok. So I think I've rambled enough. Giving my update. Hope everybody's out there is doing good. All of our stream people that we had, most of them are still in the Discord with the PokeNest stuff, and they're watching the TikTok stuff. Hopefully, you guys will still check out the MTS stuff. But yeah, hope everybody's doing good. We'll be back in a couple of days, hopefully. Again, thank you so much for this past, year. I think we started when we start. We started last year. So we've been MTS has been around for almost a year and 3 or 4 months, I think. So yeah, thanks for helping us grow the channel. I know we were hitting big. We felt like we were starting to finally move up a little bit from where we were, and then I got sick. But yeah, hopefully we get going again. Battlefield stream coming soon. Maybe some old S&D stuff, and yeah, we'll have an MTS After Dark. We'll try to get a Pokemon video up. Yeah, content's coming, boys. But yeah, definitely missed this a lot. Glad to be back. And yeah, just check out PokeNest, TCG, the store, the TikTok. We have an Instagram. MTS has an Instagram too if you want to check that out. Yeah, more content's coming. PokeNest is growing at an insane rate, so that's going to be a lot of our focus, but we're not going to let MTS die. So yeah, we're going to kind of try to balance both of them. That was our original plan, and then obviously it kind of fell apart when I got sick. But we'll be balancing both of these things. Check out all the content, the streams, the videos, and yeah, if you are a Pokemon guy, definitely check out the store. There's some great deals on there, and Scub is very join the Discord. Scoob's always down to talk. You can usually work out some deals with him. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully we'll have a Battlefield stream going. But yeah, hope y'all have a good week. Good weekend coming up soon. Again, sorry for not giving an update and then giving a mini update and then going away for 2 weeks. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Y'all have a good week.